So, what's the real reason we don't have more peace in our lives and in the world? And what to do about it? That's what I want to talk about today. Before I do, I just want to check in with you guys. What does peace mean to you? Anyone like to contribute? Just want to get an idea of how we perceive or interpret peace.
No war.
No war. It's good, okay. Anything else? Anyone?
Harmony.
Harmony. Sorry?
That's what came into my head.
Yes. Brilliant.
Being present.
Being present.
Calmness.
Calmness. Calmness, I like that, yes.
Truth.
Sorry?
Truth.
Truth. Yeah, brilliant. Good. So, you're all familiar with the Indian guru and mystic Mahatma Gandhi, yes? What's that famous quotation everybody quotes from Gandhi?
Be the change you want to see in the world.
Be the change you want to see in the world. Brilliant.
If you
Well
didn't get
done.
quiet and go spend a week with your family. That was Rambo.
Oh, was it? Yeah.
So, clearly, if we want to see more peace, if we want to change the world to be more peaceful, what does he actually mean by that? We have to be more peaceful. We have to be more peace. We have to find more peace within ourselves. And if we are at peace, then the world as we would perceive it will also be at peace. The essence of that phrase is that our physical world reality is a reflection of our inner consciousness. So when we're at peace, the world is at peace. And now, obviously, we can do that individually, and there is a mass consciousness that we also work with. But the more of us who are at peace, the more peace will be created in the world, and it's exponential. You only need the square root of 1% of a population to affect that kind of change. The Maharishi effect, as they call it, where they did the meditations around various cities and affected the crime rate just through meditation, proves that this is that Gandhi was onto something. He got the point. So the first thing I want to do to help us all achieve more inner peace is a very simple, effective calmness routine, and it's something you can do every day. It can be as long or short as you like, typically 2 to 5 minutes, and you can do it anywhere, anytime, and whenever. And it is a kind of a meditation or a guided visualization, if you like, and if you're willing, I'll talk you through that right now, and we can all immediately experience even more inner peace than we've already been having this morning. Is that okay? So just get comfortable and get yourselves kind of upright but not tense. And you can do this lying down, sitting down, anywhere. How and where you do it doesn't matter, as long as you're not driving or operating machinery or anything like that. So I'd invite you to close your eyes and take a long, slow, deep breath, nice and easy, in through the nose and out through the mouth, and just let the air escape through the lips. Take another couple of those. If you can, try and do the yogic breath, where you breathe from the belly all the way up to the collarbone. Fill the whole torso, not just the upper part. Very good, very good. And now, imagine, if you will, that you have no bones, and you just meld into the seat, the couch, the bed, the floor, wherever you are. Just meld into it like you have no bones, signifying that you're totally relaxed and at peace. And keep breathing, and with every out breath, if you find any tension anywhere in the body, just breathe it out. Let it go with the breath as you imagine yourself with no bones. Very good. And now, when you breathe out, I want you to use your mind's eye, your imagination, to see the word calm come out with the breath. Just breathe out, calm. See the letters C-A-L-M, calm. Yes, breathe another calm. Very good. And with the next breath, I want you to make it big, make it huge, make it massive. Fill the entire field of vision with calm. Very good. And with the next breath, I want you to make it gold. Make it golden, gleaming, shining, dripping and oozing goldness. Big, gold, calm. Very good. Just do another couple of those for me. And with the next one, see if you can change the word. Make it say peace. P-E-A-C. Peace. Now change it from gold and make it violet. This purpley violet colour. Maybe it has a shimmer, a sheen, an aura to it as well. Peace. Very good. I'm going to ask you now to imagine that you can leave your body, you can stand up in front of your body. Stand up now and turn around and look at yourself. Look at your face and see on your face no expression. You have no expression on your face, signifying that you are totally calm and at peace. Keep breathing. Very good. So turn back around, sit back down into your body, get back in there, and just keep breathing nice, long, slow, deep breaths as you listen to me. And I wonder whether you may use this exercise first thing in the morning to set yourself up for a nice, calm, peaceful day. Or perhaps when you come in and you've been particularly frazzled for whatever reason, and you just want to regain your inner peace and calmness, maybe you'll do it then. And know that you can use this anytime, any place. Maybe you will, perhaps you will. But maybe you will use it at night time to still the mind chatter, so that you can find a deep, restful, peaceful sleep. Okay, I'd like you to start now to become more aware of the room, the floor, the seat, clothes, the air. In your own time, whenever you're ready, just gently open your eyes and come back to the room. people here. Very good. So that was the calm routine. How do you feel?
Calm.
Well done, you did it very, very well. Fantastic. Any comments or observations?
I liked getting out of my body.
Yes, that's cool, isn't it?
Yeah, and then stepping back into it. I was like, ooh.
Yes, didn't know you could do
Check
that.
that move out.
Getting out of the body, stepping back in. Very, very cool thing to do. And you can actually wander around all over the place if you want to. I will just spend a minute on, who am I and what qualifies me to talk about this stuff, because I'm just basically, in essence, an ordinary person. I had quite a nice time in the tech industry, having a career in communications. And one of the things I was quite adept at was taking very complex technical information and turning it into something clear, concise and compelling, that even our customers could understand. So, say that tongue-in-cheek. I would say to the product engineer, if you can make me understand it, you have half a chance that the customer will get it. And I used to call it from geek speak to street speak. And I was on this career path. I spent 13 years abroad in the United States and places like that, and Germany and so on. And then had, at the turn of the millennium, a whole series of extraordinary supernatural experiences, which I won't go into detail here, but if you do go to my website, they are documented there. And this kind of was my awakening phase, as I call it. And I studied. I mean, I read for England. I went on every workshop and course and seminar, read every book I could get my hands on, listened to all kinds of things. And I've done the same. I've basically condensed it down into things that are easy to use and useful and effective. And the calm routine is one which I've adapted from something else that was borrowed from somewhere else, and it's things do hone. I hone them as I go. I'll make at this point an unashamed plug for my book, The Heart Manifesto, which if you want to make major positive change in your life, I can give you a signed, discounted copy today. That's all I'll say about that. The next thing I want to talk about is what I came to do after leaving the corporate world is start a kind of a healing arts practice where I help people overcome anxiety, despair, depression, phobias, fatigue, that sort of thing. Obviously I'm not a doctor, I don't work on any medical condition, but we work on the underlying energetic imbalances that are in the body. And what I notice is that when you're stressed, especially when you're stressed, when you've got all these different conditions I've just mentioned, you're not at peace. You can't be at peace when you're doing that. So just by helping people overcome these things, raising their vibration, so to speak, getting rid of the baggage that's holding it down, is in itself making a contribution to the whole mass consciousness and helping people become self-empowered. That's pretty much where I'm at. Stop playing the victim, take responsibility, and realize the power you have, the power we all have. And that's pretty much what I do now. What I've come to realize is that the role the unconscious mind plays in all of this. So it is the seat of our personality, our emotions, our beliefs. Everything is run by the unconscious. It's like if the unconscious mind is a supercomputer, our conscious mind is an abacus in comparison in terms of the processing power that it has. And the unconscious is also connected to the higher mind, our soul, if you like. It's a link to infinite source energy. And so when we can get to a place where we get more out of our mind and more in our heart and accessing more of our own innate intelligence, our if you like, divine inspiration, it's much easier to overcome all of these obstacles I've talked about, much easier to be in the flow, to trust and know that everything's going really, really fine, will work out perfectly, and I find it inevitably does.